And live, I believe. Alright. Hold on. Stand by. Alright. Should be fine. Okay. I'm planning on. Today is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. Oh my goodness. Because I had to do a couple of things you know, before coming back home streaming. So I'm a little bit tired. And I was really about to not stream today if it wasn't because there's a strong chance I might not stream tomorrow. Strong chance, not a guarantee that it's not gonna be streamed tomorrow though. However, hold on. What is going on right now? What the F? Hold on, hold on. Alright, okay, it's fixed, I think. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let me get to game capture. I'm planning on messing around for a couple of hours, then logging off and go to sleep. Primarily, there is a singular. I had to do something with the pale air, don't I? And after that, it's just free roam around. Ba 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 bam ba bam. Ba 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 bam ba 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 bam. Ba ba bam ba 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 bam.
Welcome back, Red.
Oh yeah, I kind of was messing around with this thing. I guess. Hold on. All right. Put that there. Ah, it's because there we go. It's fixed. All right. What do I need to do? I was messing around with this. Well, I just upgraded it recently. I know that if I master this one in the correct way, I am capable of acquiring a special Corvette Stingray. Here it is. It's going to take a lot of points, but it'd be cool to get a Stingray, so I could do that now. Unlock perk, and that's a free vehicle. Should be. Hold on. The thing, it's been a while since I got that one. Yeah, there we go. Corvette Stingray 427. 1967 Chevrolet Classic Muscle. Kinda low on the B class. We'll see what can I do with that thing later though. There's also these that I acquired just a little, but before doing anything too rash, I would like to first fix my mic. There we go. And second, tune this thing until it feels good. It's S1. I did leave it like that, left it like that. And let's get driving. There is no particular challenge on our project that I want to do right now. Uh, Horizon, yeah. It's only a great air skill in 1950s in Bel Air. Okay. In the end, doesn't even matter. I try so hard. and get so far. In the end, McLaren 570 for Escort 92. Alright, so what this thing has is, apart from the basics of suspension and transmission tuning, okay, it's beneficial to gear down that corner. It's got slicks, it's got a nice wide body kit, and a brand new wine. Okay, 4 gears seems to be sufficient. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. The only thing that's going to pry me away from this game is black white. I haven't even kept in touch with my buddy C. I don't know what he's doing, but he's not. I haven't seen him online anywhere. So I'll probably surpass him in the Horizon Story mode. I mean, you know, the festival thingamajig. I did not need third. That was a little bit too low. You know, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that guy, but whatever. I guess people do their stuff. I gotta say, this Corvette Stingray doesn't sound as refined as, you know, a car of this caliber would have failed. You know? I don't know how to explain it. Sounds wrong. Like there's something wrong with the engine. This thing doesn't feel bad. Dare I say it is sufficient, I guess. I mean, it doesn't feel like it needs anything, so I guess it's sufficient. Do 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 Do, 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 do. I'm gonna leave it like that and pretend, there's nothing wrong with this car, which there isn't. Alrighty, first car down. It's really warm today. Hold on, I'm fixing my mic. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Okay, there is a couple of vehicles. Let's start with this bad boy right here. Gonna would prefer it on black, perhaps? No, red. Yeah, 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 yeah. This thing I just got, it should be dark red or bright red or green. This blue is not bad either. Thinking bright red. Okay, classic muscle B something something. 435 horsepower. Interesting. No body kits available. What is this? Deletion of the on the thing. Okay. Bumper deletion. That's gonna stay there apparently. Those. I'm assuming that these, yeah. Even though that's material to the hood, it actually adds reduces weight for some reason. Let's put the bare minimums first. Is probably going to be on whatchamacallit, on vintage tire company, isn't it? Vintage. Not against put it into A class if it needs to be for classic muscle. Just put 4.3. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to take away the. Let's see how it runs without swapping this stuff. Continue working. Not turbo. Hmm. All right. Let's see. I don't mind putting into A class during. Actually, alignment seems to be not fine. Springs. Bumpaminin. Arrow, no arrow acquired yet. Let's run it. I mean, I didn't add any more power, did I? He definitely feels smooth. So it might not be a bad idea to put the arrow. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Could have braked a little bit better there. Could have. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Ba, ba, ba. I kind of wonder why they call this stingray though. If I may ask, I would like to know why they call this a stingray. Specifically, why? It doesn't really remind me of any of no stingray. I mean, technically, I could lighten the load a little bit. Still, performance-wise, not bad. But I don't know what other classic muscles could be up here in A class. One and a half seconds. I don't know, man. Okay, let's check how it feels with less weight on them wheels. I don't wanna switch the rims. I don't think I want that for now. This thing, it doesn't look great, but it does help it. I wonder how heavy are these rims compared to the Super Light. 5 kilograms, that's not the worst, to be honest. I don't really wanna put a turbo in this bad boy. A little bit lighter. horsepower. Okay. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. How much I can fit in this thing before it's too much? That's too much, for example. What the heck? There we go. I fit a lot of engine components in there, to be quite honest with you. That's a lot. Probably need to, yeah, touch up this thing. I might need the arrow. I wish I could remove that back bumper right there. Ba 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 da 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 ba 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 ba. Not bad. Plenty of engine power in there. It doesn't really feel like, well, it might need it, but it doesn't feel like it absolutely requires the aero upgrades. Although I definitely could use it though. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. This guy is trying to drift whatever that is. Not all vehicles are meant to be drift machines. Or maybe he's just bad. That extra power sure comes in handy. Good enough. Yeah, good enough. There's any other provide Pro Drive rally rate. Let's check this bad boy out. He's a rally monster. Let's check out the tire compound. This company is better. Nobody kits. It is already all-wheel drive. Here is one thing that I need to check before. Everything but aero is customizable. So I don't need to put in suspension. I don't really need to switch that. I don't need that. What is in here? It doesn't affect its top speed. It doesn't look that bad. And it helps. This, on the other hand, doesn't. No roll cage to be speak of. How heavy are these rims? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 13 kilograms. That's a considerable amount of you know what. Sounds powerful enough to me. Now, do I want to widen these tires? Or no exhaust upgrade? That's going to be too much. That's too much. I want to keep it on A class for now. I mean, technically I could just remove this and let it feed something else, like tires. Or minus 0.8 though, that's not that bad. Everything in here is going to be way too much. I don't want to put it into S2. That takes it down. Let's do it like that, let's see how it feels. One wheel spin for me, for free? Man, that's so whack. Yaris. Okay. We'll see how that feels. Why is it all the way over there though? Does it feel terrible? It might feel underpowered. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Ba, 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 ba. Feels underpowered to me though. Further testing needs required. For example, he didn't give the speed on that curve. I don't like going all the way to second gear and then turns. Hmm. Hmm. Ba bam. Ba 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 bam. Ba 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 bam ba bam ba bam. Yeah, it's not bad. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. somewhere. It's not about grip. It really feels like it's about power. Let me run something. Total rally. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Hold on, I'm fixing my mic. Hold on. There we go. The problem is that it's kind of warm. It is kind of warm. It is kind of warm. It is what it is. 2, 1, go! Oh yeah, I forgot all that. Silver Belmont. Who the heck is that? I wasn't really paying attention to this. All the way to second gear. Come on, grab the gear. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention to the first 3 corners. It really feels underpowered though. I don't really want to engine swap it. Decide, are you going to be slow enough for second, or are you going to maintain third? Please. Out of the way, boy. Dang it, grab the gear and run away with it. A little bit of momentum, I mean, now feeling like it should be, but it's not that amazing. I might be able to fit a little bit more power in there before switching to S1. Alright, let me see. Where your head at now? Let me see if I can fit just the right amount of
Welcome back, Red.
power behind this thing's engine. Oh shit. Where your head at? Where your head at? Where your head at now? Yes. Right. Where your head at? Where your head at? Where your head at now? Do, 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 do. Where your head at? Where your head at? Where your head at now? The 7 year seems to be helping it. What it matters. Well, everything matters, but you know what I mean? I guess I could feed the ultralights if it really needs them. Although no, it doesn't seem like it. It's not going to help. Where's your head at now? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? The actual rally company is not gonna fit in there as much as I wanted to. Man. Where your head at? Ba, 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 ba. No. Fuck. How's the web, boy? Yeah, it was correct. Fourth year. Trying to drive flat out. There's a lot of trash in the road. Okay, I feel it a little bit more. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? It's not even that efficient though. I don't know how to put it into set full 700 appropriately. Where's your head at now? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at now? Can I? Is this thing working? Yeah, it is. Okay. The Gauntlet. Festival event. Solo. Pro Drive Rally Raid. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at now? Jiren seems to find try roll bars. I don't feel like I need to change any of this, so I'm not going to. Although I might lower this, because apparently everything else is fairly low. Arrow seems to be fine to me. Where, Joe? Why is it always raining in this motherfucker? The road is wet. Right. This is not exactly the best rally compound I can put into this thing. Come on. Swing the back of the car a little bit faster. It loses a lot of power so quickly. Where's your head at now? Where's your head at now? Where your head at? Where your head at? I press the wrong button there. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at now? Where's your head at now? Trying to put power, but this thing just, you know, it needs to go into a lower gear that I feel like that I'm used to. Hello? Are you awake, Mr. Driver Man? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at now? Trying to put power. Be a little bit faster, Mr. Driver Man. Where's your head at now? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at now? Definitely still feels underpowered. And not exactly the lightest machine. Ba, 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 ba. Not bad, I guess. Definitely could be better though. Where's your head at now? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, They work. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. This is a lot of horsepower, if I'm quite honest with you. Like, it just doesn't hold the the power when sliding. That's one. Two, it's not powerful enough for the kind of weight it has. That's what it's feeling like. Well, it's powerful. Like, it moves, yes. It doesn't move like other rally machines. Like, it's not very good power to weight ratio wise. Where am I getting all these wheel spins from? Ass. Is there anything else to do? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Not terrible, not my favorite either, though. What else can I do? I've only been for 1 hour. I'm dying of heat, overheating over here. I need to find something to distract my mind. Total winnings, almost 50,000 credits. Do 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 do. I know that I can make my vehicle, auto drive and probably collect a lot of skill points by AFK in these rival stuff. But I don't have the time. Hey, gun. I don't know what that guy is doing. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. do not need to switch down right there. Probably third would be fine there. Apparently I don't need to switch down here either. One more lap. Well, you don't even need to brake there though. There has to be a better way for me to take that corner. I'm not taking those corners very well. But, whatever. That's fine. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Mira, 27 seconds. Whatever, whatever. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, ba, bum, ba, bum. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Oh yeah, I gotta do the some jumping. Where can I find ramps? Ba 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 bum. Ba ba bum ba bum. Ba 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 bum. Ultimate air. Did I get it? Yes. Yay! I got spare change. Cross country in any ultimate buggy. Oh, hold on. There we go. Win a cross country in any unlimited buggies vehicle.
Welcome back, Red.
Car type. UTVs, utility heroes, ultimate off-road, ultimate buggies. I got the Nomad, but I got some other ones that I haven't even touched. Clandestine race car, the Chola, F9, Hammerhead, the Shola, Hammerhead, then Class 1 Buggy and Nomad. Apparently that weird looking one is this one seems to be special in some way. As in, it's not in the auto show. Needs transmission and maybe aero if available. No engine swaps. It is not an all-wheel drive. That kind of sucks. I'm not against that. Not against that at all. Ba 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 bam bam bam. How light are your rims over there? Seems to be that your rims are fairly heavy. 18 kilograms less. That's pretty much all I can do. Unless I want to put it into S2 with the all-wheel drive, but this is fine. Really? I want to test it out. Ba, 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 bam. Where is my cable? I need to charge my headphone. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Ouch. Okay, kind of excited to see this bad boy in action. Let's start with this one. It's really warm. Okay, this thing is powerful. Okay. Gear in alignment. Springs needs to be a little bit tighter. I might. Bam 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 bam. Arrow that. Okay, this thing is powerful. This thing's got a big engine in it. Wow. Tight turn is not its forte. This thing kinda needs. I feel that it needs the all-wheel drive. Yeah. This thing is not liking this. Mm, how else can I test this appropriately? What is this thing? S1, right? This thing, it's a little bit too powerful. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny little bit. Ba 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 ba. Two, one, go! You don't have any more gear than 6. It's almost like this thing needs the all-wheel drive. Trying to put it back on the road. Okay, this thing kinda needs the all-wheel drive. That's a little bit too wild. So excuse me while I do that.
Welcome back, Red.
Immediately into there. Uh, technically that helps somehow. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Hmm. It's better handling. Basically forced. Okay, let's try it. S2 now though. Temple Cross Country. Hey, hey, yeah. It's kind of leaning backwards, isn't it? That's not exactly good for steering. Yeah. This thing is going to need stiffer suspension on the back. Not only because the engine is in the back, but also the rear wheels are not touching the ground, kind of, sort of. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, ba, bum. Ba, bum. Go! One! Go! Still feel like the rear wheel are lifting off the ground. They are definitely attempting to. What is this thing? How is this thing supposed to run races then? Well, it can't even maneuver. It's definitely attempting to. Ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, bum, bum, bum. I don't know how is this thing supposed to. Yeah, whatever. I'm just testing my vehicle. Thank you very much. Yeah, this thing is really trying to lift the front. I don't know how to fix that. Uh, it's really warm. I
Welcome
want
back, Red.
to sleep. Maybe get a cold one, if you know what I mean. This thing is a weird vehicle, to be honest. It's fast, but it's not very good. I don't know what to do about this vehicle. It's not short of top speed. Okay, something here, somewhere around here. Wreckage, I guess. One minute? How long has this been active? Whatever. I wonder how rare is this vehicle? I don't remember where I got it from. Ba 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 bam ba bam. Ba ba bam ba bam. Ba 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 bam bam. Ba 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 bam bam.
Round one complete. Get to round two. It's tank pop.
Another tank pop.
Pop those tanks.
Ba bam. Ba ba bam. Bam bam. Ba ba bam.
Round two complete. Get to round three. Bank those gifts.
Bang the skills. Skills, not kills. Okay, bamboo. This is too easy. Do 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 How long is this going to take? This is going to finish up. Yay! Man, this heat is really tiring me out. What can I do next? I mean, this vehicle is very weird because it doesn't have like it doesn't have the tunability. So might as well leave it at S1 with the right where it is. Formula Drift, GMC, Gordon Murray Automotor something. Automotive. What can I do now? Isn't this thing capable of giving me a vehicle if I master it? Let me check. Pretty sure that this thing here. Apparently not, okay. Or maybe I already have a picture of it. Where is it? Photograph. Photography. No. Maybe it's not. It's maybe something that I don't need. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Not this one at the very least. I know that I can get a secret, quote unquote, secret Honda. Civic. Maybe it's this one? Question mark. Or maybe the 2015. Maybe it's the most recent one. Yeah, it's this one. Please allow me to get a nice little Civic. What can I do with this new Civic that I just got? There the Civic RS. Wow. Brand new vehicle. Let's do that orange. Body kits available. The thing is an D class. What is this? Non-adjustable against adjustable. Hmm. I don't know what to. I don't know what to do about this vehicle though. I got it though. What now? Anything cool to do? Anything cool that I can do? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Ba, 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 ba. Bam, bam, bam. It looks like it's got rally tires in there. That's about. Dinky little moped engine. No engine swaps, by the way. How far does this thing go into the tiers? A. I'm so sleepy. Also, very much I don't have any objectives to do. Not a single one. Okay, engine swaps, motorbike engine. 3, 4. Let's see how this thing feels, question mark? I don't know what to expect about this thing. Wowzers. This thing could feed a lot more power then. Do I want to though? What is this thing good for? Wow. This thing is a moped. What to do about this thing? Might as well. Let's just max it out. I believe that this thing should be the most powerful engine, shouldn't it? 1.78 as it is. What about this other engine though? Yeah, 178. Ba 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 bum. Ba ba bum. Ba ba bum. No tire compounds. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Almost there though. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. I don't think this thing is doing it very well. Nah. Kinda wanna build something for drifting. What else is in there? I haven't built a Subaru. The BRC could be a good drifting Subaru. Nah, I have built a BW before. AE86 could be. GRGR is could be a drifting taxi, I guess. Corolla SR5. Hmm. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Renault. Firebird Trans. Could it be a good drifting build? I built plenty of Nissans. Mini MG Mayors. Mercedes Benz AMG. The HME Hammer could be Nice question mark. Depends if it has a wide body kit. It does. It's not that wide. Okay. Ba, ba, bam. Very elegant. Very tasteful indeed. Ba, 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 bam. Ba, 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 bam. Ba, 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 bam. What is this thing? It's rear-wheel drive. Okay. Engine 0.23. Sounds like a V8 to me already in there. Didn't I put the wide body kit in there? Yeah, I did. Removes the badge, but I guess it's fine. Ba 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 ba. No drift transmission though. This guy to have to be a 6-year one. Please speed your menus a little bit more, so I can fucking traverse them very easily indeed. Let's do it without the cage. Custom tuning. We'll try it as is for now. Seems fine. The front seems to be... That's going to be a little bit stiff. Let's put it on equal terms. I have a feel. Bam bam bam. Arrow doesn't have arrow. That all the way there. That. All right. Let me feel it. Let's see. Kind of want to remove the hacking launch control. Around what there is. Hold on. Yeah, around where 30. Sort of, maybe. Sort of, maybe. 25. One. 35. To 1. 85 to 75. But we're not going to use this ever. And let's put everything in there, question mark. Let's leave this at 3.5. Only one kinda doesn't feel right. There's only one way to explore a little bit more in depth. Ba 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 bam. What is this guy doing right here? What the F? Everything, I don't know if it is the back or the front that feels stiff. As in, it doesn't want to swing. Yeah, alright. Yeah. Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep speaking to me. Yeah. I mean, it made it. It doesn't feel great. Maybe the front it's loosening. Let me try that. Feels heavy. It feels unwieldy. Let's try it on the downhill for now. We'll see about the uphill as soon as I get to downhill. Bro, get out of my road. Somebody's delivering food apparently around here.
Arrived at your destination.
Get out of the road! Why is there so much trash on the road? Okay, it did it. And now it swings back and forth a little bit easier, so it was the front a little bit too stiff. What? The jury could use a little bit of touching. Maybe if I shorten the the gears a little bit more, maybe to 4. Ugh.
You've arrived at your destination.
Let me try something. feels a little bit better though. It's raining. Da, 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 da. Brr. Trying to do something here, thank you.
Arrived at your destination.
I mean, I already did it once. I don't know exactly what is wrong. Wonder what car is here. E-tron. More like get out of here, Tron. Mainly because I already got one. It's kind of like that, Sylvia. The stock engine feels a little bit underwhelming on the uphill. Trying to go maxed out is not really working. It's not really working uphill though. Oh, I mean first of all, I mean first. Second of all, what is my car doing? Like, this thing is not even close right now. Get the fuck out of the road. Why didn't you start the fucking event? Just let me fucking go through it. Don't put a cooldown in there. Let me go. Let me run it as many times as I want. What the heck is wrong with your game? I don't feel so good about this car. And I'm not sure what it is.
Arrived at your destination.
Let me do something that I usually do. I did with the other builds. Somewhere... Some other builds look like this on the tire pressure. God dang it. Feels a little bit closer to what I would expect it to feel with this kind of tire pressure. Still not enough to certify it on the uphill. I don't think this thing is powerful enough engine-wise to do that. Like I don't feel confident enough about with this thing. But it definitely feels a lot better with this pressure arrangement. Okay, how long have I been? 2.5 hours. That's half my quota of 5 hours. I am really sleepy. I am really warm up in this room. And I really, 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 really wanted to drink something really cold. So I might try to do 2 runs on this thing. I did something. I played the game. I did a semi-successful drift build, I guess. And there's not much to do.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is
Okay.
safe to do so.
No need for me to go back there. Can you please just grab the road? What is the point of having such massive, slick tires designed for racing if you're not going to grab the road? Grab it! Against its will if it's necessary.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
A little bit too much is done for that. Come on, Junior. I don't care about your little feelings. What is this? Where are you going? I don't care about the game's feelings. I really do not care. I don't care that he's feeling hecking sleepy. Load your game, preload the map. What is the point of the hecking loading screen? Today, Junior! Oh my goodness gracious. We ain't got 15 years. The fuck is wrong with your game? Yesterday, Junior. preload your game. Just load stuff quicker. Just do it. Come on, get your animation out of my face. Start it! What are you waiting for?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Come on, Junior.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Round 2 complete. Get to round 3.
It's called a steering wheel. It's used to steer the car. Where's your head at now? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at now? I just need to reach there. Just outside this.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
There. What else can be done? car over there. What is this? Lotus LE 99. What is that thing? Beep, beep. What is this thing? Ah, there we go. Ah, if it is 25% out, not bad. Stock version the wonderful ready. Okay, I actually want this. Guess I'm tuning this thing before leaving, I guess. I guess I'll have to do it. I got two wheel spins though. Wow, talking about cars. Just when I said I was going to be done. Only two cars. All right. I guess you forced my hand. I guess I'll have to check them out. Where's your head at now? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at now? I guess I have to check them out, especially this. Where does this thing start at? Question mark. Where's your head at? This thing is small engine, small car, very light, very nimble. I know that much. I know one of my friends drove it in a race when we raced together, and it was indeed light and nimble. Comes in red. I kind of like the green. When I think Lotus, I think green because the logo is usually green. So, I mean, yellow wasn't bad either. No body kit and just Forza additions. I mean, this thing is probably going to be glued to the ground. Well, maybe not glued, but it's definitely going to be very nimble around a track. Yeah, sure. I don't care about A-class. Not really. Where's your head at now? Where's your head at? Where's your head at now? Where's your head at now? Rear wheel drive should be. Almost feel like it's a bike engine in there. It's got streets. Could fit slicks in there quite comfortably in A-class. Nice and nimble. Where's your head at now? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Kinda wish I could fit in there a roof. It's probably going to help with the aerodynamics. I don't want to take it out of A. I didn't put the turbo in there, that's true. That is so true, bestie. No, I clicked this. I mean, those are very thin tires. It doesn't even help it that much. I don't want gonna put it in S. I guess I could remove the turbos. That's really going to be the problem. I could put the turbocharger. Put that in there. A700, let's test it. Not turbo, but supercharger. Oh no, hold on. Supercharge. Let's test it. Ba, 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 ba. Of course, it's raining. Why wouldn't it be? Not very powerful, but it should be nimble AF. It's probably going to behave better if the track wasn't wet. I see. It's a little bit understeery. What is this thing driving? It's faster, but not more nimble than me. It's a GTR. I brake a little bit too much. Like I said, he's faster, but not more nimble. Also, I don't know what kind of, what gear he's sitting at. Okay, it requires a couple of things. Gearing is fine, alignment seems to be fine. Anti-roll bars, put that there. Ba 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 bum. Ba da ba bum. Ba da ba bum. Why does he go from 31 to fucking 29? Get your shit right. Fucking hate it. Okay, let's see how that feels. Ba 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 ba. Where's your head at now? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at now? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Where's your head at now? I do not need to switch back to fourth. Seems like apparently this thing is capable of, you know, just keeping fifth. I misclicked that one. Shouldn't be that bad, right? Da, 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 da. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at now? Still got one Aston Martin to check out though. Let me do one more lap. I gotta take that corner back there a little bit better. Where's your head at now? I tried to switch down, it didn't work. Maybe I misclicked. Yeah, that cost me precious milliseconds. Still not going faster. That was a terrible corner. Not really better. Where's your head at now? And it feels good. It's quick and nimble. Light, quick. Well, I don't know about quick. Maybe. Well, it's not the fastest, especially at A, probably. But it is light and nimble. You know? It's about picking the right tool for the job. Yeah, I'm not doing any better. Alright, let's check out the other car that I got. DBS Superleggera Aston Martin. Wasn't this thing Top Gear? Question mark. Superleggera sounds familiar. What is this thing? I like the Aston Martin green though. Don't mind it. Okay. Body kits, no body kits. Okay, this thing is just better. B12, B60T, and 6 points. Ooh. Arrow. That. That, and. What is this? Oh, I see. No brake upgrade. No, it's Superleggera now. Race transmission. Race differential. It's got sports. No, why body kit? Is rear wheel drive question mark? Yes, it is. Let's try it like that. Just making sure I can use the most of the gearbox. Where's Joe head at now? Of course, it's going to be raining. Why wouldn't it be? This thing could use the arrow though. Where you head at? Where you head at? I hate the rain this game. This thing could definitely use the arrow. Also could definitely use not rain. You know, not rainy days. Please speed up your menus. Please, I beg of you. I didn't put the super lights. 7 kilograms off. That's just far. Where you head at now? What happened to the... What happened there? Anti-roll bars. Let me round these numbers. Bam ba ba bin. Okay, let's try like that. Let's try like that for now, I guess. Thank goodness it's not raining no more. Where's your head now? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at now? Where's your head at now? Yeah. This thing feels a lot nicer. This thing is stock engine, no engine upgrades whatsoever. Just weight components and aero. Beep beep. Yeah. Look at that. Way better now. Nothing but weight reduction and aerodynamic components. This thing is so much better right now. Where's your head at now? Yeah. It feels so much better. I'm trying to put more power into those wheels. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Where'd you head at? Where'd you head at? Where'd you head at now? Could have break a little bit sooner, lad. Not gonna lie. Where's your head at now? Not bad, not bad. I like the feel of this vehicle. Now. Ba 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 ba. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at now? Okay, I like it. Not bad, not a bad sign out of the thing though. It's only my second Aston Martin, by the way. This thing is Super GT. I think, I think it's a good Super GT. Other Super GT is this one, which I not convinced. There's this one and this one. I mean, GT prototype. I might actually no, I can't. I know I have. I was about to say maybe I can put it into S2, but I have done that, and it doesn't feel good there. You know what I mean? 600 against 750. This thing is more powerful S1 than this one. It's even more powerful than this, taking into consideration that this, if I put more power into it, it becomes uncontrollable basically. And well, there's this also GTS. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. This thing is a weird vehicle for sure. It's a lot of power for that kind of wheelbase, you know? Basically, everything is in the back. And it just wants to lift the front wheels. I need to be spending a little bit of time with this F9 Funko Motorsports to, get the weight distribution right. Where's your head at now? All of these are rear wheel drive. This thing is also supposed to be rear wheel drive, but this is completely undrivable without all wheel drive, so I'm going to leave it like that. Utility heroes and UTVs. This thing, I don't know what about I don't know what to think about this thing. The 700R is basically a piece of crap. Challenger RTs, any one of these have a body kit. I kind of want to build my own proper muscle car drift build. Either classic muscle or retro muscle. It's going to be so far. I mean, technically, this thing is I wouldn't count it as a good build. It's underpowered with the stock engine. I might rebuild this into a different thing. Biped GTS ACR, not bad. This thing kind of cool. This thing, I don't know. I don't know. I do kind of want a controller, please. This thing is technically a drift build, but I don't know, it needs touching. This thing is kind of cool, kind of glued to the ground and very wide. I like it. Approved. Super saloons. Gonna iron out my options to mess around later. Where's your head at now? Mustang Dark Horse. MA competition GT cars. Extreme track toys. I don't like this one. I haven't driven this one enough. This one haven't touched. This thing is my go-to option for speed events. This thing is weird. I haven't touched this one. This thing is kind of there. It's kind of cool. This thing needs a little bit of fine tuning. Haven't touched it. Fine tune it needed. Fine tuning needed. Fine tune it needed. I could put this one into X class and use this one instead for speed. I mean, it's between this thing and the Valkyrie. F50 GT. When did I got that one? Whatever. This thing, people keep saying that this thing is basically the best dirt road car, the fastest, but I'm not convinced. Not convinced at all. This thing, meh. It was fun, but I have definitely better vehicles now. Haven't even touched it. I know that it can be fast. I've seen it rip across the ground, so I'm going to do a little bit of research. This thing is kind of crazy. This thing is completely outdone by this one, so yeah, and that's it. I kind of want to make one of these. Yawning into a drift build. I'm going to say maybe this one, the ACTY. Formula drift, all of these. This thing is a little bit too good at drifting for some reason. What else is around? I mean the Firebird maybe with maybe an engine so it could work. We'll see about that. Or the Challenger RT. One of these two. I want to be make it a drift build. I've been thinking about this into a monster drag strip build, but I don't know, like a proper custom one, not like the GTR. All right. Well, yeah, sure. Why not that car? I'm going to leave it here for tonight. A little bit of a shorter stream, but I'm both cooking in my juices over here, and I'm very eepy. So, ouch. Tomorrow, there is a chance that I might not be able to stream, but we will see about that. And if I stream, I mean, as much as I really want to just mess around with Forza, I'm running out of. I need an objective to like properly stream, so I'm not sitting here quiet in my room, just browsing through the menus. Mm, I could just play one of the demos if I really want to. If I'm actually able to stream, we'll see. My time windows have not been confirmed at all, so we'll see about that. In the meantime, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm EP. I don't want to think. So we'll see about tomorrow. But for the next day, it's for sure I'm probably going to be able to stream. Probably. Should be able to. I mean, there is a brand new. I don't know if it's a new game mode, but in Battlefield 6, there is a brand new, like, secondary branch to the Season Pass number 3. So I might check that one out. I have a little glance at it. It seems to be just a new melee weapon, question mark? Not sure. I need to check that out. But I'm probably not gonna play it on stream though. I don't even play it enough on a daily basis. I just do my dailies and then quit the game most of the time. Decision. There's also Destiny. The weekly reset was literally today, but there's not much there. It's not like we can expect any new content. Like the grind is normal. It's like the grind is always used to be, but now the grind is not used for, in the expectation of new content. So it's kind of, I don't know. I play it mainly just when I feel like running around comboing a couple of a couple of ads and big stuff and I'm very hippie and hot. Okay. Anyways, thank you for watching. Good night and goodbye.